Hello there. So, are you my 2 o'clock appointment for the gentleman personal training? Yeah. You want to be a buff gentleman? I get that. I really do. Why wouldn't you want to be a buff gentleman? Yeah, that's a weird question. Well, I guess since you have signed up for this, you have the money for it. I trust that you're good for it then. So no need to look at your bank details and stuff like that. No, we don't need to do that right now. So now I just want to give you a very, very good instruction in what this is. Gentleman personal training, what a buff gentleman is. Yeah. Okay, so when we gentlemen, we want to be buff. When we want to get trained, when we want to lift weights, we gentlemen dress in a certain way. I like my tie or a butterfly. A white shirt works very well with the most things. And a vest, a dress vest or a blazer, or both. So the muscles I want to work here are just not so much with the clothes off. Don't think about that. You want to look good with the clothes on, and that means muscular forearms, because we are folding our shirts up so those muscular forearms are visible. Yeah, we want to show that. That's a great attribute to have. Yeah, then you have a strong man, a firm, strong handshake. Yeah. So that was the first thing. Good. We also want a very nice, thick chest. Just so when you are wearing your suit or your shirt, then you can look very aesthetic as well. That's very important. We want some broad shoulders. It's something that is genetic as well, but we want the broadest shoulders as possible in our genetic favor, So the thing is, I am not very shallow shouldered. I'm not that big of a person. So now I just want to train my shoulders so I can get bolder shoulders. It looks very good in the shirt as well. We want some very nice toned arms as well. We do not want our arms so huge that it expands the shirt. It doesn't look good in my opinion, or else you just need to find a bigger shirt. Yeah, those muscular guys that are wearing shirts where it's just all expanded, I think it's too much. I like that they are muscular. I like the muscular look. I think it looks awesome, but not in a shirt. In a shirt you need a little bit. Yeah, you need a little bit left over, in the sleeves. Yeah. Okay, so now that out of the way, we also train our legs. Yeah, we really do train our legs, because when you do wear your trousers, yeah, then that will look very slick as well. Yeah, always train your legs. Yeah. Or not always, but you do have to train your legs. So now that out of the way, I do want to take some measurements on you. I do not want to hear your body goals, because I just told you what your body goals are since you are here in the gentleman personal training session right here. Yeah. That is your goals. If that is not your goals, yeah, then get out of here. So you might be wondering, what's in my shake? So since we're gentlemen, we only are trying to consume the highest, the best product on the market. This is just some BCAAs and mixed with some EAAs. That is the most valued product on the market of EAA. studied. It's not a lot of there's not a lot of work on it, but if that should give us a 1% edge over the others, then I want to spend my money in it. Yeah, you bet. And it tastes delicious as well. So now that out of the way, I just want to take some measurements on you. And I also want to hear a little bit of information about you. So, what is your height? Yes, in centimeters. No, not in feet and in centimeters. Okay, so what is your current weight? Do you have any allergies? Okay. Is there something that you have a hard time getting down, you know? Is there some food you have had a hard time eating? Yeah, because then I don't want to put that on your plane as much as possible. You might get a little bit of it, but I won't try to, yeah, keep it away as much as possible, yeah. Okay. And for the last question, the very last question, why did you choose to come to this session? What is your motivational goal? I know what you want to look like, but what is your motivation to do this? Because I want people that are motivated to be here. I need a very good reason. Yeah, that's valid. Okay, let's continue. So now I'll just measure your forearms. Okay, that's okay. That's quite okay. We just need them to be more visible, muscular, you know, more whipped. And very symmetrical. That's a good thing. That's a very good thing. Symmetrical. Now for the chest. Now for the chest. And yeah, just take a deep breath, because if you take a deep breath every time, then we have the same breath, you know, like the deepest breath you can. Okay, that's a little bit on the weaker side. We need a bigger chest, more full chest. Okay, now just take your arms down the side. I need to measure from shoulder to shoulder, your shoulder width, yeah. Okay, that's wider than me, but I'm very shallow as well in my shoulder width. So yeah, it's not a compliment. Don't take it as a compliment. I'm just very, very narrow. Yeah, I'm very narrow. So not a compliment, and not a compliment for me either. Okay, so the things we do here are that I will give you some specific days that you train. Day 1, you train forearms, only forearms. Yeah, we just want these big muscular forearms. Yep. You know, we have some specific exercises that you should do. Actually, we do have the grip. We have the gripper right here. and we put it on, not on max in the beginning. This is an adjustable. Yes, this is an adjustable gripper, so it goes up to 60 kilograms. What is that in pounds? That might be 135 pounds, something like that. But yeah, it goes up to 60 kilograms, and so yeah, we want these big, strong forearms. So this is exercise number 1. Yeah. Exercise number 2 is this majestic beast right here. Yeah, we have the attachment right there. So on this, you are actually just performing it. I can just show you a little bit, but I will not put a weight on, but you put a weight on here. This is just the attachment, and there is like this cylinder on with a plate on the bottom, and then you put the plates on there, and then you can just roll your way up. Yeah, to big forearms. And yeah, it's just like very simple. So you just roll, and I'm using it for the extensors on the forearms. Yeah, I'm using it for the extensors. The one before was for the flexors on the forearms. So we can get nice big forearms as well now. Yeah, like all around. And now for this one right here. Yeah, this one right here. So now it's on. Just put your fingers in and spread them out. Spread them out and spread them out, and that will train. And there are adjustable clips right here. 3 adjustments points. And you are just doing like 100 of these on each side here. Yeah, very nice equipment here. So that was 3 exercises. I do not have all the equipment at me right here, but this is just the equipment I have at home. And you should get all of this to do at home as well. All of it is home, yeah. But yeah, if you just take a dumbbell and you're gonna do some wrist curls, yeah, just place your forearm on a bench and do some wrist curls for the flexors as well. Yeah, with a quite heavy weight if you can handle it. And then we also just need the last exercise. It's actually a bicep exercise as well. That is the hammer curl. So you just stand on the side, and then you just take the hands up. Then you just take the arm up, the palms towards each other. If you take both at a time, and then just up. That will train the brachialis and also the brachioradius. So you will get some massive looking forearms, trust me. Yeah, I'm not that massive right now because I'm not trained for a while, but I'm getting started again. I've just had a kid, so back off, chill. Yeah, on the rest days, the rest of the days you are training legs on day 2, and on day 3 you are training chest and shoulders. We do not need to train back that much. No back. So only forearms, legs, chest and shoulders. Yeah. And on chest and shoulders day, you can train some abs as well. Yeah. Just to get a strong core. It will be very beneficial on a lot of So now for the supplements. I told you that I take some EAAs, and that is right here. We're mixed with some BCAAs. Yeah. So that is supplement number 1. Supplement number 2 is just a simple multivitamin. Yeah, we need our vitamins, so we need our vitamins. So number 3 is D3. Yeah, some D3, vitamin D3. Supplement number 4 is zinc. Yeah, zinc. So that is also just for our testosterone, our natural occurring testosterone in our bodies. So that is the 4 supplements right here. But we also need some creatine. We need some creatine as well. And the reason why we need creatine is just because our body may not get all the creatine that it needs to be sufficient in the gym. And this is just a very cheap and very good supplement that you just need to have because it's very well documented. So why not just take it in? Listen to me. Listen to me. The last is more a nice to have than a need to have, and that is just protein powder. Yeah. Protein powder. That's a very good nice to have. And that is just if you have some days you cannot get all of the protein down, then you can just supplement with that. I try to make your plan, your meal plan as you don't need it, but I will also make a supplement meal that you can just take some supplements in if you may need it on a very busy day. Yeah, you know, us gentlemen, we can be very busy people. Yeah. Okay, so now I just want to talk a little bit about your meal plan. I will just write it down here on the board. So us gentlemen, we like to eat very fine as well. Yeah, so meal number 1. Yeah, in the beginning of the day that you are started, you can take a cup of coffee if you want. That's not included in the meal. Why would it be? It's liquid. Yeah, stop being stupid. So meal number 1 is Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt mixed with some berries of your choice, preferably some blueberries or raspberries. That's very nice as well, and has some anti-inflammatory effect as well. You can put a little bit of syrup on top of that as well, some low-calorie syrup, I might add. And with this, you may add some granola. Some granola. That is the first meal. Pro tip is if you make it day before and you just put it in the glass on top of each other and then just put it in the fridge, then it will be very nice for the day after. That's just a pro tip. Yeah. No, not a pro tip. It's a pro tip. Yeah. Meal number 2 is steamed salmon with spinach and some lime, and then you can either take some sweet potato with that or some lentils. That's your choice. So yeah, we love our salmon, steamed salmon, if I might say that. Yeah, you can also take smoked salmon. Yeah. Meal number 3 is you take a baguette, cut 3 pieces out of it, and then you take some pesto on, just a small amount of pesto, and some cottage cheese with some green on top, salt and pepper, very nice, and also some lemon if you have that. That is meal number 3. You see, it's high protein meals. Yep. So meal number 4. Yeah, now if you take a mixture of cottage cheese and tuna blended together, that would be very nice as well. Yeah, very high protein and a very, very good protein source as well. Yeah, it's just more like the milk protein there, the dairy and the fish protein. That would be very nice as well. But you can also just take a protein shake with almonds if you want to do that. So that was the meal plan for you. You got that? I do not want to specify grams. We are just trying to do that amount that you normally would eat, and then you eat the same every day for a period of time, and then we just scale back if you get too bulky, let's say bulky, yeah, and if you get too skinny, yeah, then we'll just up it a little bit, yeah. So I think that is the plan for now. I'll just write it down. So that was actually everything for this first session